Today, I'm going to take you on a fantastic voyage to the amazing world of stars. I'm Jihwi, your astronomer. Let's get started. People are born and die, and stars do the same. In space, gas and dust come together to form stars. Our star, the sun, was made this way too. There are different kinds of stars. Some are smaller than our sun, and others are much bigger. Our sun is just average. Some stars form as red giants. Their outer shells becomes bigger and then disappears. It then becomes a small star called white dwarf. The second group of stars expands and eventually explodes. We call this supernova. Gas that burn things from dead stars are used to make new stars. Constellations are a group of stars that look like an animal or other shapes. This is the story of Big Dipper, and you know it very well. A long time ago, there was a mom who had 7 children. One day, a child saw his mom wear socks, and the next day, he secretly follows his mother. When the mom approached the street, she said, "Oh, it's cold." So the children put some stones in the stream. When they died, they became the stars because a child's filial love made the sky move. Like this, many constellations have fun story about where they come from or who made them. If you watch Big Dipper throughout the year, you can tell that it rotates counterclockwise around the North Stars. That's because the Earth is revolving. Like this, all the constellations change their location in different seasons. We have our own signs of constellations or zodiac according to our months of birth. I was born in March, so my zodiac sign is Pisces. In a big city like Seoul, it is hard to see many stars because of air and light pollution. But when we go into the country, you can see many bright stars because the rural sky is clear and dark. When you want to watch many bright stars, you must look on a clear day when the moon isn't too bright. A good time to see the star is 2 hours after sunset. Some stars are really easy to find, but others are really hard to see. Stars' brightness can be different because of star size, temperature, and distance from Earth. Bright stars are big, have high temperature, and closer to Earth. We can gross by what they look like and when the distances are the same, how bright they are. The first group is called apparent brightness, and the second group is called true brightness. Stay here to learn more about apparent brightness made by Hipparchus, a Greek astronomer. The first things that we can see without telescope is Andromeda Galaxy. When we see it, the stars look fuzzy, but it is really a big galaxy than ours. What a fun sentences. But it is true. You can test your eyesight with the stars. Actually, this star is not 1, but 2. When you see this 2 in the sky, your eyesight is higher than 1.0. In Rome, army doctors use this method to check the solid eyesight. Gladys is another way to check the vision with the stars. When you see 5, your eyesight is 0.8. When you see 6, it is 1.0. When you see 7, it is nearly 2.0. Comets are made of gas and ice. When one comes close to the sun, the ice melts and it looks like a long tail. Some comets have a really long tail, longer than the distance between the Earth and Sun. Halley Comet is very famous. It comes back to the Earth every 76 years. The next time we can see this in year 2063. I will be a grandma by then. because it don't give us dangerous. Yeah.
It just has water and it's ice. Meteor. Is that right? Oh, you want to go back? No? Meteor. Next.
When the dust that goes around the solar system or a piece of asteroid falls down by gravity, it rubs against the atmosphere and burns up. We call this meteor or falling star. When most meteor burn up, when one is big enough, it falls down on the land, then it's called meteorite. Most meteorites are born on asteroid. Did you enjoy your trip to space? I think space is fantastic and a great place to learn and enjoy. Let's study stars and other things about space. Now our fantastic travel is finished. Thank you for listening.
Any questions? Questions? Everybody had good, learned lots of stuff. No questions? Okay. David.
How far is Andromeda from Earth?
Good question. How far is Andromeda Galaxy from Earth?
I'm not sure, but it is really long time to take to
A
Andromeda.
lot of light years. Good answer. Matthew?
How big is Halley's Comet?
How big is Halley's Comet?
But it is, I think, smaller than our Earth.
Smaller than Earth. Okay. Eric, go ahead.
Maybe that's the time the star just separates, no, like Big Bang.
Ah. What happens when the star dies?
It usually it explodes and it became white dwarf.
White dwarf. Okay. Thanks very
Happy man?
much.